So now the tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are doing their part. They're following ICE around the city. So when ICE parks their vehicles, usually illegally, to go out and wreak havoc and kidnap innocent, hardworking people who have been here for decades, not criminals, hardworking, good people, the tow truck drivers are towing their cars away. So when they come back with their kidnapped victims, their cars are gone. You gotta love LA.
Okay, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Did you guys see the video? I just seen it. It was the best. ICE was raiding, I think it was Oxnard. And while they're in whatever building they went to go into, they had their vehicles towed because they were parked illegally. And they didn't show, they didn't show when they came out and realized their cars were gone. But I just picture them be like, bro, dude, where's my car? And there's actual tow truck drivers that are volunteering their time to wait to see when they park illegally to tow their cars. And I'm dying. That was so good. I needed to see that this morning. I just keep picturing them coming out and being like, where'd you leave the car? It's so good.
Hey my loves, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So it's getting very, very, very hot nowadays, and a lot of people are beginning to wake up, okay, with all that is currently happening. A lot of people are beginning to stand up and defend themselves, sort of, okay, kind of, because there's actually little or nothing you can do, especially when it has to do with ICE. People have talked about how they cannot actually. I saw a man who was asking questions. I think he was asking Google, asking Alexa also, and he was asking about how, if it's possible for one to demand ICE to bring out their warrant or anything, and he said it's actually illegal, or it's also illegal to unmask them. So I don't know, but in that video, that's what I saw that man asking. So, but it's not illegal to film them and to scream on them and all that, which a lot of people have been doing. But somehow, I just came across this video where ICE agents' vehicles are being towed by truckers, and they just wait for them to park wrongly and they tow their vehicle. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is the height of it. Like, these guys thought that they are above the law or something, and these people are telling them, no, you park wrongly, you pay the consequences, or you pay the price for parking wrongly. Well, I'm just going to let us dive right into the video and see people's reaction. Then we'll come back with the commentary. Let me know what you all think in the comment. Let's have that conversation. Please consider subscribing if you have not, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Credit to all creators on this video. So let's go dive in, then we'll come back with the commentary.
I guess not all heroes wear capes. I heard a rumor that tow trucks were following ICE agents and taking their trucks when they park illegally. And I thought it wasn't real. Like, did some research, I couldn't find much. But then I found this video of a tow truck taking an ICE agent's car, and it seems like it's outside of a hotel. We know they're staying in different hotels, and people know where the hotels are, so they go and protest. So it's very likely that they just towed it, but regardless, it's pretty funny. So watch. In the cases that they're doing this often, be safe, but thank you for your service. I salute you. I'm Alex, this is my rant, and I'm out.
You guys know my stance on the ICE raids. I think it's inhumane what is happening in our country. Here, the Halfway Post said, breaking, a growing group of tow truck drivers in Los Angeles are reportedly stalking ICE convoys so they can tow away all the unmarked ICE vans and SUVs that get parked incorrectly the moment the agents get out to start looking for people to abduct and deport. Can we make a movie about this? Can we get Liam Neeson on the phone? Imagine Liam Neeson, a tow truck driver, takes matters into his own hands. I mean, I'm making light of this situation, but this is the type of stuff that gives you a little bit of faith in humanity, isn't it? When you're like, gosh, there are people that are trying to use whatever bit of power they have to stop the insanity going on right there. Here's Jon Favreau talking about the plainclothes masked agents wreaking havoc across the country.
So you have plainclothes agents with masks, with guns, sometimes in unmarked vehicles. What are people supposed to do? Like when someone just grabs you now or grabs someone that you're with, you're not supposed to demand a warrant. You're not supposed to try to stop it. What if it's just some bad guy? What if it's just some criminal who's just going to say that they're from ICE and grab you? Now that's the country we're living in now, where like anyone can just be rounded up and grabbed off the street. And now you're not supposed to say anything and not supposed to resist and not supposed to ask for a fucking warrant because it's ICE. I mean, it's absurd.
Yeah, because we live in a country where, you want transparency. You want police officers with body cam footage, Freedom of Information Act requests so that you can see actually what goes down. And now they're actually saying that they can't, share their face. And a lot of reports are coming out that these are just deputized prison guards and that are clearly not trained in this type of confrontation. It's absolutely wild stuff.
So you know how they actually park in front of a place, any place at all, that they decide to raid somebody or to pick up someone. The way they even park their cars, okay, they just park this car abruptly and jump out just because they want to go pick up someone. And forgetting that, there is a law guiding parking and all that. So this LA resident or the truckers there decided that it is better to teach them that they have a price to pay for parking wrongly, okay? And they started towing their vehicle. Like, I saw a lot of people making this commentary. I like, what? Are you kidding me? You can literally see those people actually towing those cars. Like, they park their cars unlawfully, okay, in a place where they're not supposed to park their cars, and it gets towed. So somehow, they are also not untouchable. They have to also be, respect the laws of the land, okay? If you are enforcing immigration, then you need to also obey the rules of traffic, okay? Which also has a lot to do with where you park and, parking lot rules and all of that. Oh my God. I just remember the scene of that lady who was really laughing hard just because those people were towing those cars. Like we've not seen these LA people, they're so determined to really tell ICE that they also know their rights, right? ICE agent had reportedly parked their unmarked SUV in a residential neighborhood in LA, preparing for what, sources say it was an unplanned or planned whatever immigration enforcement operation. But before they could detain anyone, a group of local truckers, tipped off by neighbors, showed up, attached the vehicle to a heavy-duty tow truck and hauled it away. Okay, so when you come out, you eventually don't see anything, right? I guess that's exactly what it is. When they come out, they eventually don't see anything. They don't see the vehicle, so they had to start all over again, or start looking for a way to get them to get their vehicle, right? Because you cannot actually be detaining people without any form of any form of what's it called again? Without any form of without knowing if they are citizens or not. I saw a video where a particular man was being detained. I think he was going into a mall or his workplace or something. And these ICE people just rushed him, told him to follow them, and he followed them, and that was it. So if someone was not videoing, what would have happened? You did not ask him, where are you from? Who are you? You just told him to follow you guys and just, what do you call that again? What do you really call it? Is that still, I thought when you want to detain someone, you need to ask the person and tell the person, oh, you're under arrest for so reason. But somehow they didn't even spell that to him. They just picked him up and just go. And that's how we've been seeing it on videos all this while. I just keep wondering. Okay, so someone said any tow truck company, especially in California, knows they cannot tow any law enforcement vehicle, is considering stolen vehicle and can be prosecuted, lose their license. Also follow or stalking law enforcement is considered a crime in California. So does that mean that they can actually park their vehicle anywhere they want and nobody will have to do anything? Please let me know in the comments. I might not know, okay, but I would love to hear you in the comments. Let me know. Hold on, let me get this straight. So the tow truck drivers are taking it upon themselves to illegally hook up and relocate federally owned vehicle. I can tell you right now that that's not going to end so well for the tow truck companies. Anyway, but they said they were parking illegally, so I don't know. But let me know what you all think. Okay, so someone said they are also renting out tow trucks for $250 and towing ICE vehicles. Wow. Oh my God. So someone say, just curious as to where they are towing the cars to. Are they towing them to some remote, or are and abandoning them, or are they to another state, or do they actually tow them to their yard? And if so, has the government come after them yet? Anything we can do to fight ICE and this tyrannical administration helps, no matter how small or large it is. Okay, someone said brilliant. Okay, I would totally donate money for gas and snacks if there were a place to do it. So a lot of people actually started up, like they're not even happy with the way ICE is deporting people, detaining people, and picking up people from locations like courthouses that they went to get their legal stand. Like, you all said they should do it the right way, and they're doing it the right way. You're still going to courthouses to pick them up. Like, how melodramatic. Like, a lot of people actually not happy with it. Even the people who voted for this administration are beginning to come out to say this wasn't it for them, right? But I'd love to hear what you all think in the comments. Let's have that conversation. Do you think truckers can actually tow ICE vehicle? Like this other commenter said that, they cannot do it to government agencies like ICE, okay, law enforcement agencies. Let me know what you all think. Okay, let's have that conversation in the comment section. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be part of the family. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Bye, guys.